Meet Bob. Bob is a student who is failing his political science course in school because the material seems too complicated or distant and not important to him. He goes on Facebook after class and sees a bunch of posts about things going on in the political realm. People are arguing about various things and he is intrigued. Bob clicks on a link that takes him to a familiar video site, YouTube. He watches the video and realizes that it is about the government shutdown, which is what his professor was talking about in the class the other day. Bob then clicks on a link at the end of the video that takes him to a political cartoon. This cartoon is also about the government shutdown. Bob doesn't understand the cartoon, but scrolls down and notices the comments that people are making. He reads through the comments and suddenly he has more understanding of the issue and is more interested in knowing more. Bob realizes that the internet has various forms of information that can help him learn and more easily relate to the material. It is much easier for him to understand the issues when they are presented in forms other than lecture. After this, he realizes he can find things such as newspaper articles and blogs that people have made to get other ideas and perspectives of the issue. After hearing the issue in various forms, he was able to connect the information to his previous knowledge and expand on what he already knew. Bob realized that in order to learn, he needed to make connections. The knowledge was already there, it just needed to be accessed. This is called Connectivism. Connectivism is a learning theory that was developed by Stephen Downes and George Siemens. It emphasizes the role of social and cultural contact along with technology to enhance learning. Basically, it is the belief that people learn through contact. This is not to be confused with other learning theories such as behaviorism, cognitivism, and constructivism. Behaviorism is the idea that people learn through repetition that leads to behavior change. Cognitivists believe that learning is about understanding the concept rather than just the fact. It's like being able to see the big picture instead of just the pieces. Lastly, constructivism suggests that learners create their own knowledge through their experiences, like trying new things to see if they work. You may be wondering why this is important to you. Today's students, both in primary and secondary education, are beginning to take fewer traditional courses in a physical classroom with an instructor who provides all the information. Now students are expected to supplement their learning by making connections with outside sources. These sources can come from pretty much any form of information. Remember Bob? He took some of these sources like Facebook and YouTube and used them to gain an understanding of the government shutdown. He took this new knowledge back to class and was able to get involved in the conversation. In fact, you probably use Connectivism without even knowing it.